Hello everybody. Happy Thanksgiving if you're watching this video. I want to thank you for sharing your holidays with me. I gave y'all time to get ready. This is the first installment of the Oscar Hill Show and Hot Talk with Oscar. It's a platform I built for myself where I can sit back and talk about everything reality pop culture, everything reality TV, and some celeb gossip that I like to hear about. So in this video, we're going to look back on the season finale of Kresley Knows Best. We're going to also take a look at The Masked Singer, Married to Medicine, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I also want to take a look at and talk about Good Morning America 3. That's Strahan, Michael, Sarah, Sarah, and Kiki. So just stay tuned. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the video. So on last Thursday night, Kresley Knows Best, the season finale, it appeared. One of the secrets, that's one of my guilty pleasures. Kresley Knows Best, I love this show. It's not only for Todd's dramatic, over-the-top personality, it's also for his son, Chase. His son, Chase, is a very fun character. You got to get into this guy. Chase is very close to his nanny, Faye, you know, so they get into a lot of trouble together. Here's a clip that I dug up. Take a look. I'll see you after the video.
Okay, I have good news for you. My manager said all you have to do is pay the tow bill.
How much is that?
$198.70.
Oh, okay. All right.
If you can identify that vehicle,
I can.
then you'll settle up and you'll be on your way.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you. I am beyond relieved that we have found the car. I've got this. I'm gonna get Daddy's car, take it back home, and he'll never know anything happened.
Well, how do you plan on keeping me quiet?
I'm gonna call Nanny Faye, let her take your kneecaps out if you open your mouth.
All you have to do is give me your ID.
Oh, Rondell.
What's up, Pat?
So, where did I tell you to leave my car?
Well,
You understand that my car has a tracker on it.
Daddy, I took the car out, we went to go get something to eat, and then we were coming back home, and I paid for this whole weekend for you to go out.
No, you paid half of this weekend for me to go out. What I asked you to do was to stay out of my car.
The irony of this is that for Father's Day, he gave me the greatest gift of all, the level of shock that I see on his face.
I guess I just gotta say it. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
That's wild, I know. I mean, that's why I like that show. It's always there for a good laugh. You know, if you don't know anything about Kresley Knows Best, I suggest you start watching that show. I don't see a lot of people on YouTube, you know, talking about it. So get into it. You know, you can always watch it on demand. You can download it or stream it through any of your local apps. The season is over for this season, so try to tune in with me next season. Moving on, we're going to talk about GMA 3, which is Strahan, Sarah, and Kiki. This is something that I want to do a video about for a long time because I'm really proud of this girl. You know, we've known her since she was a child and she started acting, you know, but we best know her as Akilah from Akilah and the Bee. But the addition to Kiki Palmer to Good Morning America 3 has bridged the generational gap. It gave me a reason to watch now. It's so much fun watching her bring her energetic spirit and her youthfulness to the show. You know, she's a mega star herself, so, you know, she's bringing her own audience with her. But, you know, I just want everybody, you know, just watch this show. Take a look at this clip that I pulled from the show. This is one of my favorite clips of Kiki, and I always quote this clip. Take a look at it, and then I'll talk to you after the video.
I don't know if you saw this, but while we're on the topic of politics, this is awesome. After last night's debate, CNN commentator Bakari Sellers, did anyone see this? Someone we know well. Take this. Take a look at this.
Compared him to the president.
Yeah, wait a second.
Donald Trump is like a human Kiki Palmer meme. I mean, every time someone comes up and says something he doesn't like, it's I don't know this man. Sorry to this man.
Did you know that?
Literally, my mom told me that something like this had happened, but that is absolutely insane to me that just because I said I didn't know who Dick Cheney was. I cannot believe that they're using this like this. That is insane.
He doesn't know who Dick Cheney is either.
Well, I can tell you right now, we got to show what you did that made him say that.
gosh.
So check this out, you guys.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
Who would have known being genuinely sorry could have become this meme like this?
The difference is you mean I'm sorry.
I truly meant I was so sorry to that man.
But but when you...
So that's what I say to people now. I just look at them and I say, I don't know this man. I'm sorry to that man. That's just what I say to people now when I don't know them. I'm sorry to that man. I'm so sorry to that man. So moving on, we're going to talk about the Grammys. The 62nd Grammy nominations have been announced, and the Grammys will be hosted by none other than singer-songwriter Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys, she will be hosting this year. I don't think she hosted last year. I think someone else hosted last year. I'm not sure, but she will be hosting. And Lizzo leads the nominations with 8 Grammy noms, and this is her first time being nominated as an artist. She's followed close behind by Lil Nas X, who has 6 nominations, who is tied with Billie Eilish. And I'm super duper excited to announce this. I don't know if a lot of y'all know, but I know that my girl, my mija, me corazón, Cardi B is the only female rapper nominated in the rap division. That's a major success, you guys. I mean, to come from Love and Hip Hop and be nominated for a Grammy and surrounded by men, you know, that's a big thing. So shout out to Cardi B. I'm so happy for you. The Grammys will air on January 26, 2000 on CBS at 8 p.m. Make sure you check your local listing so that you can tune in and you can watch along with me. Moving right along, something that I want to get into is I've been watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta all season long. So for the first couple episodes, I noticed that Nene was nowhere to be found. And I was like, well, where's the lady that built the house? You know, I've been watching this since it started. I think I was the first Nene fan. But I'm starting to kind of outgrow Nene. And I think a lot of us are. But, you know, I was thinking about this little beef that she's having with Cynthia. And I was like, you know, she's just so mad at Cynthia and she's so upset with her because she invited Kenya to her party without letting Nene know. So when I started watching that and I started thinking about why they were having the argument in the first place, I said, wait a minute. I remember when Nene said that she doesn't have to tell anybody anything. So just take a look at this clip and we'll talk about it on the other side.
I'm telling you this right here. I want you to understand. I want you to listen. You're getting in my personal space. Let me tell you something. No, listen to me. As a grown woman, I make my decisions. No bitch that any friend that I have will never tell me who I can and cannot talk to.
And I'm not saying that. I'm saying as a friend, girl.
You know what? When I get ready to have an event, I'm not going to be thinking about whether Kenya's going to be uncomfortable or not. When I have my event, I'm going to be worrying about how fabulous Nene event's going to be.
So then you just saw that clip. You saw her tell Kenya that, you know, basically, you know, she don't have to tell anybody who she invites to her events as long as Nene's event is fabulous. But now you want Cynthia to tell you who she invites her. It's just a little hypocritical. I ain't finna get into it. We ain't gonna go that deep into it. I ain't got but 13 minutes. So, what I suggest is if y'all take a look at this next clip that I'm going to show you, you see her sitting down with Marlo and she's going to talk about how she feels. Now, you just jump from one end of the spectrum to the other end where you don't have to tell nobody nothing, but everybody got to tell you something. So check out her sitting down with Marlo and I'm going to come back and tell you what I think Marlo needs to hear.
I want to ask you something, Marlo, before we go too far into this. So I'm the one that need to give the apologies because that's not what's going to happen. If I got to be the one to give the apology and these people get to sit here and look at me like I'm dead wrong, it's not gonna happen. And what you're not gonna do is act like all of this is my fault.
You're so crazy.
No, I'm not crazy. I'm dead serious. I'm fine with talking about feelings, but what I'm not fine with is you are acting as if this is something that I did, and all of this is my fault.
I'm just saying,
Good.
I'm asking, do you feel you play a part in any of it? Do you understand her being upset? Are we really doing this, sis? We really doing this? Wow, this is crazy as I'm gonna need damn therapy just trying to be their damn friend. Nene! This is too much. Grown-ass women. Don't leave me, Leaks! Wait!
Wait.
Nene, do not leave me. Nene! Are you really leaving me now, Lord? Oh, wow. Really, Leaks?
Marlo. Don't chase Nene. Don't chase Nene because, Marlo, at this point, I think you have built yourself enough wings to stand on your own. You are now shooting scenes with Kandi. You're now shooting scenes with Cynthia. You're branching out on your own. You can stand alone. You no longer need to be up under the Nene Leakes umbrella. You know you can do this on your own. Just stick with the candy-coated clique. Take them close to you, and then you go over there and you talk to Andy, and in the words of Nene Leakes, see if you could get you a 2-minute commercial where we can get to know you a little bit better, kind of like they did Portia with Portia's having a baby. Get what I'm saying? Follow that, Marlo, and maybe that will help you get your peach so you can hold it out. You feel what I'm saying? So last and for least that I want to talk about tonight, while I have your attention, I know your stomachs are full, y'all ate, y'all probably had so much fun hanging out with family and everything, is one thing I want to talk about before we go. Mama Patty done straight up gooped us, y'all. Patti LaBelle has straight up gooped us. I sat there, I watched her on Andy Cohen's Watch What Happens Live. I watched her on The Breakfast Club with DJ Envy and Charlamagne and all of them, and she done straight up gooped us. They asked her 3 times, I think both of them did, was that really her on The Masked Singer? Now, I've been watching The Masked Singer. A lot of people are into that show, but you're missing out. So I've been watching The Masked Singer, and I knew it immediately when she opened her mouth who it was. Just by the movements of her hands, the way she walked, and then as soon as she let out her first note, I immediately knew who she was. I want to tell y'all, it was like, imagine Whitney Houston in her prime in a costume. As soon as she belts out that first note, we all know she's Whitney Houston. And that's how I felt about Patti. But I do have some footage from her reveal. Take a look at it, and I'll see you again after the video.
Now you've made your final guesses. Let's see who's right. Flower, show us all who you are. Take it off. 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 Here it is. Oh my God! I knew it! Mrs. Patti LaBelle!
Patti LaBelle has straight up gooped each and every one of us. And I think the next person that has gooped us is Kelly Rowland. I'm not sure, but let me keep investigating and I will find out if Kelly Rowland has gooped us too. But I want to thank you all for tuning in, and I appreciate you all for watching. I want you to tell a friend. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below so that we can talk about more things that you want to talk about. And you can weigh in on some of the things that I talked about today. I'm so glad that you tuned in with me today. Remember to follow me on Facebook at Oscar Hill, Instagram at I Am Oscar Hill, and you can follow this show at The Oscar Hill Show on YouTube. Thank y'all so much for joining me for episode 1. It's been fun, and I can't wait to do the next video. I'll see you in a few.